everybody. Let's see, I think it's April 17th. I wanted to do you a little update on a place where I live here. So I'm usually at my mom's. So when I moved in with my hubby last year, I had to just shade gardening. I mean, there's some sun, as you can see here. This area has some sun, and I think my sweetie bells, they survived the winter. I didn't know they would, and they're just really beautiful. I planted these last fall, and they survived. And I had, I think, some salvias. They're coming up, and it was like an aster or something. I don't know if that's going to make it. I still got a lot of mess back here. James is working on his little project, his path with his bowling balls, which I hate, but I have to tolerate. I have my bird feeding area, mostly squirrel feeding area. Last year I tried to grow a lot of stuff in this fountain, but it don't get a lot of sun. It only gets sun on this one side. So the phlox does really good, and of course my thyme, I have not cut yet, does really good. So I thought, let's see, I bought some lemon thyme and put in here some more phlox with different colors, and I'm going to see if it will survive. Now I've got put the phlox on this side, and I'm hoping it will survive, and that's one that has survived last winter. And I usually grow some lettuce on this side. Got me a little fairy garden going here. I got to work on planting something there. I mean, there's just so much to do. I have to work here and my mom's. I bought some impatiens. I'm going to plant here and in the front. A lot of my herbs are coming up. My peppermint is coming up really nice. I love to smell the mints. I drink a lot of mint tea in the summer and the winter. So I have some spearmint and have lots of mint that I grow in partial shade. So, and since herbs can stay dry, I grow them in my clay pots. And now this area, my little circle, gets some sun in the afternoon. So the mints do fairly well here. And some of the sage does too. So I have been growing a lot of herbs, and I'm going to kind of have to just slow down and let some of them just flower for the bees or whatnot. Because I don't need them as much, but I do love the smell of them, and I like the teas. Let's say I have, I think it's some purple heart that's coming up that I grew last year. I got to put a fern in that. I got some mullein. I'm going to move this bed. I grew ginger root in this area, but I'm going to try to grow ginger root in this whole bed this year. So I'll show you that. I got to move this mum. I'm surprised. I propagated some rosemary last year, and it's doing quite well here. And I propagated this lavender, and it's hanging on. So this don't get full sun, but it gets some sun. We have a jasmine vine here. Let's see. We go through. So my mother-in-law, she does so much. I mean, and we had a lot of rain, so there's still a lot of cleanup to do. She loves hostas and roses and things like that, and I don't do a lot of that. So I forgot what this flower is. Plant. Bought it last year, and it was this big. It became like this monster. So I've got to cut him back, and I call him a him. Trying to see that. It is. What is it? Is that? It's really cool. I don't know if I can propagate him. I thought I might try. I got tons of sage, and I did my pots really good last year, so I don't know if I'm going to redo all these pots. So, because my mom's having surgery next month, and I've got just so much to do. I got some St. John's wort that's doing good. I got herbs to cut already. I've got chamomile that survived from last year. I think I might have done that from seed. I can't remember. More, catnip. We're starting 2 beds, so I got 2 beds here. And I got mums that I was going to take to my mom's, but we had aphid infestation. And so I got me some ladybugs. Hoping they're gone. I'm still throwing in some stuff here. Let's see. Got some rosemary, some lavender, got a little bit of lettuce. I don't know how long that'll last. More mums. This is a mum that looks like it's giving up the ghost. And this mum I have had for several years. Huh. And it's wet here. I don't know what's going on. Looks like it's done. I don't know. It's like this mum's beautiful, but more herbs. Catnip. This is some of her stuff back here, and she could take, I don't know, all these flowers back here. I forgot to show you my, what were they? Some other flowers. Here's some potatoes that I covered up, and they're already starting to peek through again. So I threw some potatoes in here, and it looks like, oh, I got some squash. I'm gonna have to separate them out. I didn't even know I had that. That's either I bet that's cucumbers, because I haven't had no squash. So I'm gonna have to separate them out, because I compost in place, so all kinds of stuff comes up. That's one good thing about compost in place. Got all this that's got to clean up, so I'm kind of just letting my hydrants die back. I've got a lot of planting to do. It's almost, let's see, it's mid-April. Some pansies are not doing well, so they're starting to look bad, because here in the south, so I got me some sweet williams, and some impatiens, some basil, marigolds. So I always hate to pull this stuff up. These are surviving okay, and some geraniums. And I will finish you off with my beautiful geranium. Now this one is doing really good. And last year I had, what was it? Oh, my impatiens that I featured all summer long. So we'll see. Now this geranium is just gorgeous, and I like geraniums, you know, and the leaves, they will turn a little bit on the bottom, and you just keep plucking them all summer long. And when the flowers die back, like this one, I bought this one, and I left a few on here, but you cut back the flower, and you pull off all the leaves in the bottom, and the geranium will keep going. See, the leaves are coming out right there. There's a little flower there. Let's see that. So they go all summer long. So I got some chocolate mint. I'm never gone there. I gotta plant that too. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And my little Clemson on. Talk to you later. Bye.